Imagine seeing this guy out in the world wild right down here. His name is Elvis. Actually, her name is Elvis. And it's an Abyssinian ground hornbill. So Christy's here with Elvis from Wildlife World Zoo. What a strange looking bird.
I know, it's so fun to be able to bring in a
cool.
bird like this. She's so unique looking, and she has a lot of really cool adaptations to help her survive. Now, these birds are found in the sub-Saharan Africa, and I think her most striking feature is that casque on the top of her head.
Yeah, what's that for?
So it actually has a couple of different purposes. It's going to help her amplify sound. They have a variety of different sounds that they make, from a deep boom to almost a little dolphin sound, and it's also going to help absorb shock. Now, she's demonstrating some of her natural behaviors.
She really pecks the ground or the floor hard.
She does really hard. We actually thought about bringing a glass table out here and then decided against it because she does pound so hard.
Really?
And that's how she's going to stun her prey in the wild, because they'll catch things that can be very dangerous, like cobras.
Oh, really?
And they grab them and they pound on the ground. So that casque helps absorb shock. And the two top vertebrae in her neck are actually fused together, and she has a really strong neck muscle, so it supports her doing that. She doesn't get a headache or fracture her neck like other animals would.
And her neck is really pretty blue.
It is, and if you look, she has the blue around her eyes, the blue on the neck, and that's how you can tell she's a female. They're sexually dimorphic, which means you can tell the difference between the males and females just by looking at them. So the females are blue, and the males are actually bright red.
Oh, okay. And so they don't fly?
They can fly.
They can?
They can. They're more of a terrestrial bird, and they prefer to stay on the ground. Even when they're getting away from predators, they prefer to run.
Okay. I was reading that they'll walk 7 miles to find food.
They will.
Wow.
Yeah, so they can...
Let's see if she'll jump into the trash can. Come on. It's not a dog.
So she usually loves the trash can. It promotes a natural behavior. She loves to nest in it, but it's also another form of positive reinforcement, because she just loves it. Anytime she's running around the zoo and it's time to go home.
Is that too high for her?
No.
Is that the size you normally use?
I think she's just more interested. Yeah, it's normally that size, but she's more interested in the camera and everything else going on.
She's really cool. Do you have more than one out there?
We do. We have her, and we also have a male you can see, so you can see the difference in the colorations. And she also has beautiful eyelashes, if you look close, which are modified feathers to help her when she's on the ground keep debris out of her eyes.
That's amazing, the way they grab the little thing and then they toss it up in the air and catch it.
Yeah, and they swallow their food whole, so that's why it's so important to stun that food before they do that. Otherwise, the cobra could come back and strike her when she was throwing it back.
Although she's taking her time with this little worm. Come on, swallow that thing down.
One of her favorite things to do is show off her food. She'll grab her food. She's part of our education department, so if you come out to a wildlife encounter show, you can see her, and she often will jump off stage and show off her treats to the audience.
She does have long eyelashes. No wonder the male birds love her so much. Well, Christy, thank you for bringing her in. She's something else.
Thank you for having us.
That's the first time I've ever seen something like that.